Yes. Good morning, students. We are discussing triangles chapter. So, in yesterday's class, we discussed about similar figures and congruent figures, and we got the definition of similar figures. See, already we know that congruent figures, congruent triangles definition, congruent figures in the sense two figures having same shape and same size are called as congruent figures. So, but similar figures definition, I need the definition of similar figures. Who is ready to give the definition of similar figures? Okay, according to up to 9th standard. So, you know that similar figures in the sense two or more figures having the same shape but not necessarily the same size. This is called as actually similar figures. So, now yesterday you got one new definition for that similar figures. So if the same polygons of same number of sides, okay, then how can we say that the two figures are similar figures? So I need the definition for that similar figures. Who is ready to give the definition for similar figures? Akshay, yes, Hegde. Akshay, 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 yes, Hegde. Akshay V. Hegde. Akshay V. Hegde. Yes, Akshay V. Hegde. Similar figures is defined as, so two polygons of same number of sides so are similar when the condition is if the corresponding angles are equal, then corresponding sides are in the same ratio or corresponding sides are in proportion, then only we can say that the two figures are similar figures. Okay, so yesterday we discussed about the similar figures concept. So today we are going to discuss about the proportion, basic proportionality concepts. Proportion gi relate agiro some basics concepts we are going to discuss today. So what is that basic concept related to proportionality? Okay, so I'll share the page for you. Okay. Here I took one page. So in that page here we are discussing, I'll zoom that one, okay. Fundamental geometrical result on proportionality. Fundamental in the sense basic geometrical results about the proportionality. Some unknown factors are there. So we have to know that one, okay. Fundamental geometrical result on proportionality. So today's concept is this one only. So we are going to learn some new concept related to proportionality. Okay, so look at this one. I took three figures to understand this concept. Okay, first figure you just take, ABC is triangle. You are observing now in a triangle ABC, what you are observing actually, this DE is parallel to BC. 1 minute, I'll take a color. See? Okay, see here in a triangle ABC, this DE is parallel to BC. You are observing, right? Okay, DE is parallel to BC. Here AD is 2 centimeter. Then this DB is 6 centimeter. Then AE is 1.5 centimeter. Then EC is 4.5 centimeter. Okay, so now you take in a triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC, then take AD divided by DB. Okay, this AD, then divided by DB, okay, which is equal to 2 divided by 6, that is equal to 1 by 3. Next you take this side AE divided by EC. AE divided by EC you take, that is 1.5 divided by 4.5. After simplification you will get 1 by 3. So from this what you are observing actually, this AD divided by DB, that is equal to AE by EC. You are observing that AD divided by DE, ratio of this AD and DB, that is equal to ratio of AE and EC, right? That is equal to 1 by 3. So when you got this result, when this DE is parallel to BC. Okay, so we'll see one more result now. I'll take the second figure now. Second figure. In the second figure, you are observing that. Again, I took the name for the triangle in triangle ABC only. In triangle ABC, again you are observing that DE parallel to BC. Here again you take that relationship AD divided by DB, that is equal to AE, that is divided by EC. So here 6 by 3. When we simplify this one, you will get the answer 2. Next here you take AE by EC, that is 4 by 2. That is equal to 2. What you are observing that? So if DE ಅನ್ನೋದು BC ಗೆ parallel ಇದ್ದಾಗ ratio, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ AD divided by DB, that is equal to AE divided by EC. So these two ratios are equal. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, that is equal to 2. Okay, so this is about the second figure. Now we'll move on to third condition. This is the third condition now. Look at the third condition. So ilinda ili tanaka third condition. Wait 1 minute. I'll mark this one. Now this is third condition. So what is this third condition actually? So again I took triangle ABC only. Here I marked 90 degree, but it is not look like 90 degree. It's okay. So you just adjust. Okay. So draw ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪೆನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ so correction ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ as it is I took the diagram. Okay. So here 90 degree triangle ABC, right angle triangle. Here again, so in a triangle ABC, this DE not parallel to the side BC. First and second condition same. Okay. In the first and second condition, DE parallel to BC. But in the third figure, DE is not parallel to side BC. So from this what you can observe is, when we took the ratio AD divided by DB, so that is 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. Okay, next AE divided by, here you take AE divided by EC. AE by EC 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. So illen nimge artha aitu, this AD by DB is not equal to AE by EC. Here the ratios are not equal. So from this what we can conclude? So if the lines, this DE is parallel to BC, then you will get the ratios equal. If the DE line is not parallel to BC, then the lines are not equal. So from this what we can conclude actually? Can anyone tell me the conclusion for this concept? Who is ready to give the conclusion for this concept? So we'll ask someone. Okay. 5 participants are in the lobby. Wait for 1 minute. Yes. Now, see in one triangle, so if the line is parallel to the third side of the triangle, so when we draw one line from any two sides of the triangle, the obtained line is parallel to the third side of the triangle, then the two sides are in proportion. Two sides are in proportion in the sense the two sides are in the same ratio. So that is AD divided by DB. Here you can observe AD divided by, board is visible or not? I think it is not visible. I'll write here. In this we can see that AD divided by DB, that is equal to AE divided by EC. Is that clear? So this is only when this line is parallel to the BC line, that is third side of the triangle. So the two sides are in proportion. the two sides are in the same ratio. This concept is called as basic proportionality theorem. So short and sweet agi idana ನಾವು BPT ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So we call this as BPT. BPT in the sense basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem. Is that clear? So today we are going to learn this basic proportionality theorem. So this basic proportionality theorem is also called as Thales theorem. Okay, this is also called as Thales theorem. Thales theorem. This is also called as Thales theorem. Why this is called as Thales theorem? Thales, you know the mathematician, no? Okay, so Thales theorem, who proved the theorem, that's why this is called as the Thales theorem, basic proportionality theorem. So BPT theorem or Thales theorem. So basic proportionality theorem. Now we have to study that basic proportionality theorem. So that basic proportionality theorem definition now only you got, no? So we'll go to the page. So we'll share one page now to understand the Thales theorem. Yes. Yes. See, we have the theorem here. Thales theorem, or also called as basic proportionality theorem. Short and sweet. So we can call this as BPT. Basic proportionality theorem. What is the statement of that basic proportionality theorem? If a straight line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle. Okay, if a straight line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides proportionally. Then it divides the other two sides proportionally. So what is this? If a straight line, so straight line in the sense that DE we took in the three examples, no? That is one straight line drawn parallel to side of a triangle. So any one side of the triangle, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ, any one side of the triangle ಗೆ parallel ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಲೈನು. So then remaining two sides ಅನ್ನ ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ divides the other two sides proportionally. Okay, divides the other two sides proportionally. So one second, I'll explain this concept using blackboard. I'll draw the diagram. See here, BPT, basic proportionality theorem. ABC triangle, ABC triangle. If a straight line drawn parallel to a side of the triangle. So if a straight line drawn parallel to side of the triangle, BC is one side of the triangle, no? Then this line divides the other two sides. In other two sides in the sense AB and AC are other two sides. Okay, now if a straight line drawn parallel to a side of the triangle divides the other two sides proportionally. Okay, divides the other two sides proportionally in the sense this ratio, this DE will take it as a straight line. This DE is parallel to any one side of the triangle. So then it divides the other two sides proportionally in the sense AD divided by DB, which is equal to AE divided by EC. This is called as basic proportionality theorem. Got the idea of the statement of the basic proportionality theorem, no? Yes, we'll move back to our page. We'll learn one new theorem today, that is Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. I think you have got the clear picture of the statement part now. Theorem is very easy actually. After the statement. So we have to draw one diagram, that is ABC is triangle. See here, ABC is triangle. So draw this DE parallel to BC. So this DE parallel to BC. DE parallel to BC. Then what we have to do? So this is the diagram actually. This dotted line, now you don't observe. This is the construction part. So we discussed in the previous classes that so dotted lines are construction part in the theorem. Okay. So just according to statement, ABC is one triangle, DE line is parallel to BC. Okay. According to construction, ABC is one triangle, DE line is parallel to BC. Now data. First step is data. In a triangle ABC, DE is parallel to EC. Okay, so DE is parallel to which one? This one. DE is parallel to BC. Sorry, here I'll make the correction 1 second. Yes, here this is BC. It is very difficult to write using this. Okay. Yes. Now it is clear, no? Okay. In a triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. Now it is clear, I think. So in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. This is about the given statement. According to statement diagram. To prove what we have to prove here. So again we'll move back to the statement part. If a straight line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides proportionally. It divides the other two sides proportionally. That is actually prove part. Okay. So that means this AD divided by DB, which is equal to AE. So here, this AE divided by what you are observing in this side, no? AE divided by EC we have to prove. To prove is AD divided by DB, which is equal to AE divided by EC. So for this theorem, so diagram is not sufficient because only one triangle, any type of triangle it is, ABC one triangle, DE line parallel to BC. Just by taking this much data, we cannot go to our proof part. Okay. So that's why we need the construction. What is that construction? So in the construction part, join D, C, E, B. So we have to join here. D to C we have to join. Here you have E point. E to B we have to join. Okay. First step is join D to C, then E to B. So here I think you are observing one concept, last year's concept, no? This DE line is parallel to BC. Are you observing triangle BDC and triangle EBC on the same base between the same parallels? Then area of this BDC triangle is equal to area of BEC triangle. Two triangles on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. So that in the last year we discussed, no, actually we have to use that concept in this theorem also. Keep it in your mind. So how can we say that this triangle, area of triangle BDE, which is equal to area of triangle, so BDC, that is equal to BCE. Standing on the same base BC, between the same parallels DE and BC, therefore area of this BCD, which is equal to area of BCE. Is that clear? Okay. So I'll come back to again construction part. Join this DC and E to B. Then what we have to do? So we have to draw EL, this EL line which is perpendicular to AB line. So what we have to do? We have to draw this EL line which is perpendicular to this AB line. Then DN line. From the D point, we have to draw one more perpendicular line. So that is perpendicular to AC line. So this is about your construction. So construction part you have got the clear picture now. Join D to C, E to B, then draw EL perpendicular to AB, then draw DN perpendicular to AC. This is about the construction. Now the statement is clear, diagram is clear, data to prove construction. Then we are going to the proof part. So here proof part, very simple proof this one. So we need the diagram for this proof part. One second, this box is disturbing me. Okay. Now is it okay now? Every day we are learning something in the computer, huh? So now we are observing the triangle ABC. Okay, now we'll go to proof part. So in the proof part, I made the two groups, that is two part. That is one side is statement part, another side is reason part. Statement, whatever statement we are taking, no, for that we have to give the reason. Reason is very, very, very important. So why we are taking this one, how you got this step. Okay, for that every step you have to write the reason. That's why I made the proof part as statement side and one reason side. Okay. So what we have to do here is area of triangle ADE. Are you observing this triangle, area of triangle ADE? We have to take the ratio of area of triangle ADE divided by area of triangle BDE. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ BDE ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ADE ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. So area of ADE, that is divided by area of BDE, which is equal to, you all know the area of triangle formula, that is half into base into height. So we have to apply the formula half into base into height. So area of triangle ADE, for that you will write half into base into height. ADE, half into. For ADE triangle, so we'll look we'll take the base as AD. You have to see the triangle like this. Okay, now ee kade in the base is AD. AD base you take into. For this triangle ADE, which one is height actually? Height in the sense perpendicular line, no? This EL is acting as a height for ADE triangle for the base AD. Okay. So we are taking the triangle ADE area, that is half into AD into EL. In the same way, come back to the denominator part, area of BDE. BDE, this one. So half into base we are taking as BD. So why we are covering this AD and BD? So our proof is this one. So these two sides are in the same ratio. Okay. So then BD is base. Which one is height? Height is this EL only. So this one actually we discussed in the previous year classes. That is, so ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಅದರ ಹೈಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ in triangle BDE you are not observing the height, but for this extended part this EL is also height of BDE triangle only. Okay, so therefore area of triangle ADE is half into AD into EL. Then area of triangle BDE is half into BD into EL. So reason is area is equal to half into base into height. Now, area of triangle ADE divided by area of triangle BDE is equal to half cancel, EL cancel. What is remaining actually? AD by DB is remaining. This is the first part. Now, again we have to take two more triangle, that is one triangle is same. This ADE again we have to take area of triangle ADE. Then we have to take the triangle, area of triangle, this triangle CDE. This triangle CDE. Okay, area of triangle ADE and area of triangle CDE. Again you have to apply the same concept, that is half into base into height. Now half into, in a triangle ADE, half into base we are taking as AE. Okay, take the base as AE into height is here DN, perpendicular. Height is DN. Similarly in the denominator, in a triangle CDE, this triangle CDE. Okay, so for this base is CE, height is again I told no, for this triangle this DN only, height is DN. So reason is half into base into height. So half cancel, DN cancel. Therefore area of triangle ADE by area of CDE is equal to AE by EC. How you got these two steps? You got the idea, no? Now you just observe area of ADE, BDE, ADE, CDE. ADE same. In both the cases ADE same. I'll take the pencil 1 minute.
Ataji, Nikhil Naik is waiting in lobby.
Okay, 1 minute. Jeevan B. Naik not signed in or external user guest is waiting in the lobby. How to admit? 1 second, students.